Guys, if you are part of Notification Gang, well, I'm just letting you know that I am live on Twitch streaming right now at twitch.tv/shake. So once you get done watching this video, I would love to see you over in the stream. Much love.
But you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Yo, my friends, what is going on? Bungie have finally done something that has taken them over 7 years, in fact, almost 8 years to do. And it is this ridiculous looking thing that I'm wearing on my head. So if you're excited to see this new information that is dropping with a very, very juicy twab that we had today, make sure to smash that like button. Guys, liking the video is the #1 way to show me support. And I do want to give a quick reminder to a lot of you, YouTube at the moment is kind of going on an unsubscribing spree. So even if you watch my videos and they get recommended to you, it's worth checking that you haven't been unsubscribed from my channel, because that is happening a lot at the moment. So do me a quick favor, have a quick look. And if you have been, resubscribe. And if you never subscribed, well, you know what to do, don't you? Today's comment of the day is from Caleb M2619. Love the content. But with that being said, I have been watching for a while and I have never seen you use a trace rifle. Why? That's a good question, mate, and a good observation. I just have never enjoyed using trace rifles. For whatever reason, landing shots with a trace rifle has never felt satisfying to me. And I don't know, there's just something about them. Me and trace rifles just don't vibe together. Using them or fighting them, none of it. I am not a trace rifle Timmy. So I hope that clears that up. And remember guys, if you want to be featured in the comment of the day, make sure to leave a comment down below in today's video. So for 7, nearly 8 years, the Mask of the Quiet One has been by far one of the most useless Titan exotics in the game. They've made a few changes to it here and there, but it has just always been rather useless. You can see what the perk does right now. Dreaded Visage grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. I need you guys to realize this is just your little bit of health at the end of your health bar. It doesn't restore your shields. Just that little red bit of health will get a little bump to full, so it's basically worthless. However, in this week's TWAB, a huge change is coming to Mask of the Quiet One. We wanted to lean into the vampiric nature of this exotic by allowing it to grant access to the potent devour status effect in addition to its previous effects. Rapid final blows and final blows while at critical health will now grant devour. This effect requires a void super to be equipped. So this is absolutely huge. Obviously you do have to play void, which is not really a problem. You've got prismatic as an option, or you could just play void titan. But essentially now titans are by far the best class in the game to access devour. If you don't know what devour is, it will fully regenerate your health every time you get a kill, and it has a timer. So if you're chaining kills in the Crucible or in PvE, for example, every single kill is going to give you your health back. It is absolutely disgusting. And the fact that Mask of the Quiet One is going to be able to do this now is very, very game changing. And out of all of the exotic changes that they listed, for me, this is by far the biggest one. Now, I'm going to play a game of Crucible with the current Mask of the Quiet One, and I'm going to challenge you guys in the comment section to let me know how effective you think the exotic is, or if it's had any effect on the gameplay you're about to see. And guys, like I said, Warlocks, let me pass you a box of tissues, because you guys are no longer the Devour Kings of Destiny. Titans, Void Titans to be specific, are going to be devouring a whole lot this time next week. So my friends, if you're excited to see this in action right now and next week, don't forget to hit that like button and let's get right in there. Now then, my friends, we were AFK at the beginning of this game. We got a slight deficit in the lead. Don't want to see what this Mask of the Quiet One can do. We're swinging on in there and we are making some serious plays and trading right away. Obviously, there is one discrepancy here, guys. This time next week, if you're going to want to use this exotic to its fullest potential, you're going to have to play Void. But obviously, because I'm using it before it's been buffed, I'm still playing Strand. And I think I'm going to catch this guy on the line whilst, you know, whilst I've got the chance, and I don't think so, pal. There is no escape. Oh, it's my friend. It's my friend Stadia Redacted of the Gay Clan. That's what his clan's called, by the way. I'm just saying. So he's out there. I play this guy every other day, and you know, we're gonna throw this ball on someone's head just to make me feel better. Ooh, the hunter movement. I don't think so, pal. Oh, it's him again. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. It's personal between me and you. Anyway, the fella has got 7 kills and I've got 3. Is that Stadia Redacted again? Oh my god. I'm not doing that on purpose. But anyway, as you take damage, you get ability energy, and if you're critically wounded, you get a little bump to your health. So I wanted to use Mask of the Quiet One right now to see if I even notice it doing absolutely anything. And I think up until right now, what you're seeing in front of you, it hasn't done anything for me so far. Literally nothing. But I suppose that's because I haven't taken much damage. And bang, he's just taken a lot of damage. 1,000 damage from a fish gun. That, my friends, is beautiful. Time to swing on in and do some tricks. And I was about to trade there. I thought I was about to trade. I'm trying to think, am I getting ability energy? So I've just wasted all my melees there. Just obviously, you know, I was trying to be fancy, but also I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on my melee recharge now. Because obviously every gunfight you get into, you're going to take some damage. It's a bit like the Arc class perk, where when you take damage, you get ability energy. You used to be on the old Arc Strider bottom tree. I'm not sure if it's still in the game. I'm using my tap the trigger kill clip riposte, by the way, if you guys are curious. Nothing fancy with the loadout here. I took a bunch of damage there, and I think previously, or sorry, not previously, I think next week I would have got Devour going there because I went on a little spree of kills, and that would have made me survive that last engagement for sure. So obviously, if you're going to absolutely annihilate people like this, you know, they're not necessarily going to give you a good idea of how the perk's doing, but I will be taking damage. And when I do, it will be pretty nice. Speaking of pretty nice, that would have been nice if I caught him on the line. Question for me is, ooh, you try to catch me on the line. Cheeky boy. Oh my god, that's an SMG. The thing for me is, you guys know I like One-Eyed Mask because One-Eyed Mask really allows you to keep fighting. And I'm not the most patient player in the world, so I really like the fact that I can just keep fighting after getting a kill. And the question in my mind is it going to be as good as One-Eyed Mask? Because One-Eyed Mask just gives you all your health back, all your shields. Bang, by the way, you can have some of that. And it gives you a 90 HP over shield on top of that. It doesn't last for very long. It's only a couple of seconds, but it's enough to make the difference, especially when, you know, you're trying to fight a 1v2 or 1v3 situation. And obviously Devour's not going to give you an overshield, but it's going to give you your health back consistently every time if you get a kill. And that's pretty spicy. A bit like that flying fish attack. We've stolen the lead here, and things are looking spicy in this game. But again, this is the big problem with this exotic. I'm doing good in this game, but I feel like nothing would have changed for me if I just won no exotic here. I don't think it's doing anything for me, which speaks to how useless this exotic is. And also, I'm just so glad that Bungie have addressed this. It's a pain point. It has been a pain point for me. There's so many exotics that have just been kind of redundant for such a long time, and it's such an easy thing for Bungie to do to add some freshness to the game by buffing these exotics, and this is a big one for me. This is a big one. The other one that I'm really excited about, oh I just walked into that, is the so on Stoicism, the exotic class item, Alpha Loopy, it can now be activated while using Thruster, which essentially means Titans are going to get their own version of Wormhusk Crown, where you dodge and you get your health back. The only thing I'd wish they'd clarify, will the normal Alpha Loopy also work with Thruster? I think it would be very strange if it didn't, and they didn't really clarify that in the article, so I'd like to know if they're going to clarify that or not. But either way, that is a huge one too. But for me, this is really interesting, man. Being able to just chain Devour so easily on a Titan is going to be incredible. Before this, you'd have to jump through a few hoops to get Devour going. Back in the day, Void Warlocks could just consume their grenade for Devour, but Bungie took that away. So now with this change, Mask of the Quiet One is going to be like the most accessible way to activate Devour, I believe, especially in PvP. So that's pretty damn awesome, my friends. Obviously, that game, we did well in this match, but like I said, not only does the exotic look ridiculous right now, it doesn't do anything for you, really. So obviously, it could do with a lot of help. Anyway, guys, this is slightly different style of video. Less jokes and banter, more just, you know, giving you my thoughts on an upcoming change. How do you guys feel about Revenant? Obviously, it's very close. And I reading through that article, I'm quite excited. I feel like there's more big changes coming here now than they did with Final Shape. I don't know if I'm crazy by thinking that, But yeah, anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll be going live on Twitch now as well, twitch.tv/shake. So if you want to come over to the stream and say hello, make sure you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.